Get ready to match the stars from Vegas, Bart Braverman, Betty White, Charles Nelson Reilly, from Flo, Joyce Bulifant, from Aloha Paradise, Bill Daly, and Marcia Wallace, as we play the star-studded big money match game. And now, here's the star of Match Game,
John. Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining us here in the match game. That looks different. You've never been in this seat before?
No, I'm the new girl in the seat.
You're the new girl on the block?
Because I usually...
Oh, then we have to give her a proper welcome. I don't have my spritzer.
No, I already had it. I already had it.
Did your husband leave?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
5 or 6 years ago when I first did this show and I was a new girl on the block, I got a kiss.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of time has gone by. Do I get anything else?
Who said that?
Who said that?
I don't know. She's not here. All right, just a little kiss, because you're...
Oh!
What? A little kiss, that's all. No, I didn't.
No tongue.
No, my tongue was cut off years ago.
Lipstick on your
Lipstick on my thing. Yeah, you sure?
I hate this. I absolutely hate these character parts.
Yes.
Playing these older women. I despise it.
Well, she sure sounds like Brett Summers, doesn't she?
But she's much younger.
She is.
Younger.
What do you give her? A -4 on
I'm just
that?
writing Ava Gabor's name.
Oh, yeah. She is under the weather, is she?
Under whom?
We don't want that kind of a crowd up here.
Let's say hello to Mimi Kennett and Troy Curvey, Jr. Welcome. Well, we greet both of you. Want to get acquainted with you. Mimi, please tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm married, and I have 2 little girls. I live in Anaheim, home of the Rams.
Who just lost today. Took it in the helmet. Yes, they did.
I know.
No. I enjoy painting. I'm a member of the Garden Grove Art Guild, and I like roller skating and aerobic dance.
Really? Where do you roller skate?
In the park.
In the park?
We have a park right by our house. Yeah, my husband and the girls, we just...
Yeah, it's
sail
fun,
right
isn't
along.
it? And it's good exercise.
It is, yeah.
Well, good for you, Mimi. All right, Troy, tell us about you, please.
Well, I'm a graduate of Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh. I've been happily married for 1 year to Gloria. I'd like to say hi to my mom, Dad, Odell, Wynette, Braille, Rodney, and to my best friend, Joe. Hi, y'all.
That's it, no time to say anything. Who are all those people?
That's my family.
Your brothers and sisters?
Yes.
Right.
And my best friend, Joe.
Troy is one of the few people I've ever heard who pronounced Carnegie correctly. Almost everyone says Carnegie, and it is Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie was a Scotsman. And what are you giving me to hurry up for? We just started.
That's it. The show's over.
The show's over. Oh, all right.
Wrap.
Okay. Gosh, can't have any fun around here anymore. Mimi, what do you want, A or B?
B, please.
B? Okay, Mimi, you can have B. Stephanie said, when my son was born, I knew right away he was going to be a doctor. His first words were, blank. All right, Mimi, think about this now. Stephanie said, when my son was born, I knew right away he was going to be a doctor. His first words were, blank.
Strip.
Strip. Okay, Mimi. That's the way you want to play it, eh? Well, doctors say that sometimes.
Occasionally they do.
Take off your clothes.
Sometimes they say ah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
say
they say cashier's check.
Cashier's check.
Yes.
Oh, don't write to me, doctors. Write to Bart Braverman, care of Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, zip code 937-421-9678.
Still have lipstick on your lip.
Oh, I do. Throw me some Kleenex, please, Raj. Miss Betty?
How about some coffee?
And doctors do say strip, I will admit that. Sometimes plumbers, sometimes... But pay now, please.
Pay now, please. All right, Charles, what'd you say? Oh, Charles, I'm sorry to see. Yes.
What is it,
What?
Well, I'm 49 years old, and for 49 years I've said Carnegie. You know? It's Carnegie.
And you would think with all the scotch he's drunk that
You know?
That's right.
All my friends have sung there. It's a pretty hall.
Yes.
I'll practice. And it's not hue blind, it's high blind.
High
Many
blind?
people don't know that.
Right.
We'll be right back with more in a minute. Off.
Cough. Turn your head and cough. You said that yesterday or the day before. When my son was born, I knew right away he was going to be a doctor. His first words were...
Pay in advance.
Pay in advance. All right. What little stiletto do you have for the doctors?
Bend over.
All right.
Speaking of this, do you know what I got for Christmas?
What'd you get for Christmas?
A first aid kit and a take-your-own blood pressure device.
Aha.
Now, is somebody telling me to go into nursing or something?
No, but they're popular now for home use. People can take their own blood pressure. I've seen them
It's going to be a
cataloged.
wonderful year.
Yes.
Just sitting around at home taking my blood pressure.
How is your blood pressure?
Well, it's low.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, that's why somebody gave it to you. You
I
got to
think
get
so.
let's get her blood pressure
Do I
up,
need
shall
iron?
we? What can we do to get your blood pressure up?
Well, I'd like... Oh!
That's a start, too.
Well, that's a start. He missed, but what the hey. No credit.
No credit. All right. Well, no one really had a kind word to say about the doctors here. Troy, you ready for yours?
Yes.
All right. The riding instructor said, "This has got to be my all-time worst student. She's the first person ever to get a saddle sore on her blank." That was a first-round question. Whatever comes in your head, just like the previous first-round question. We had a delivery of answers there, and the same can occur here. The riding instructor said, "This has got to be my all-time worst student. She's the first person ever to get a saddle sore on her blank."
Head.
Head, all right. She kept falling off the horse and falling on her head, presumably. What do you say?
Close, close. Lip.
Lip. Yeah, that is close.
But
She
not
fell.
a match, right?
No.
Then I don't hold out a lot of hope. You know what you need up here are those big glasses, the ones up here and then the one here with the
Oh, yeah,
liquid in it.
with the-
Chin.
Chin. So we have no,
And a lot of cheap jewelry.
A lot of cheap jewelry.
Face.
face. Well, we're getting close to the area you talked about, Troy, here, but not exactly. First person ever to get a saddle sore on her
Her upper lip.
upper lip. Well, we have two of those so far. What have you got, Bill?
Back.
Back. Back.
Well, if it doesn't work as well as he thinks it should, he'll eat his card.
Meaning my words.
Yes. Nose.
Nose. No head. Sorry about that. All right, there's the end of round one.
Close.
And it's tied 0.
And ask your doctor today.
Here we go. Just before we go on, you know we've referred to Brett Summers. You know Brett? You watch the show? She's not here, is she?
No, she isn't.
You know where she is?
No.
You don't know? Would you like to know?
Yes, I will.
Well, I'm not going to tell you. No, she's doing a play out of town, and she was supposed to be here, and she just got all tied up in rehearsal, and she's working in a show that in St. Louis in a little theater.
Oh, not a little theater.
Big.
No, I mean
Big. Well,
I mean
Loretto
a big
Hill.
little theater.
Yeah.
There. Yes,
Or a little big theater.
a little big theater. Yes.
It's a very
Oh.
Average.
famous,
It's an average
Famous.
theater.
It's
Yeah.
a
very
very famous
famous
theater.
Average theater.
regional theater.
Ordinary.
Very famous.
Average.
Very famous.
Very famous.
Regional theater.
It
Right.
is.
Yes.
Run of the mill.
Ah, the
Actually, it's called the run of the mill theater. That's
Well, I think we've heard
Marcia.
more about Brett Summers' absence than we care to hear, so let's move on to round 2 now.
Smooth. What?
Mimi, you went first last time, so Troy, you'll go first this time since the score is tied 0-0. I ask you to choose A or B.
A.
Right. Gary said this town is really tough.
wrong.
Now, you must not apply to membership in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir because you sure ain't got your act together, I'll tell you that.
That is
This
the
town
one.
is so tough, the feature at the local movie theater is called Bambi Gets Blanked.
Is Bambi a man or a woman?
Oh, it's a little.
A little guy?
A doe.
Little,
A deer
A,
person.
a female
Deer person.
deer. A
Deer.
doe.
Ray,
A deer, a
Female deer. But for the sun.
I'm gonna throw up.
And from himself, all the fire fly.
So
Amigo boyfriend, love.
The notes that follow some.
I get the feel.
Tea, a drink with jam and bread.
Right.
Which go free back to do, re, mi.
Well, would you like to play
Waiter.
the game now, or do you
Check,
want to have
please.
another sing-song here?
I don't think I'll give up my day job just yet.
Troy, here it is. Gary said this town is really tough. The feature at the local movie theater is called Bambi Gets Blanked.
Caressed.
Oh. See, now, you don't know who Bambi is, do you?
No, I don't.
Bambi was a beautiful doe, and Walt Disney made a movie, a feature-length film about this. It was a cartoon film many years ago, before you were born, probably. And in a tough neighborhood, they would do something hostile or violent to this beautiful, gentle doe and not caress it. So I guess we can just dispense with calling on the stars here. I would bet $1,000 to a nickel that they're not going to say caressed. But I suppose just to give you the benefit of the doubt, we ought to call on them anyway.
How do you know? Maybe when Troy caresses, he leaves a bloody trail behind him. I mean,
maybe. Oh.
Each person caresses differently. You know, actually, there's a very famous cartoon called Bambi Meets Godzilla.
Yes.
There is.
True, there is no punchline to that. It's just a very, very quick
right.
cartoon.
Okay.
Bambi gets boffed.
Bambi gets, right.
Boffed.
I hate this entire thing, mugged.
Mugged. See, something violent. Oh, wait a minute. Hold everything, poor
Just
Charles.
remembering once on WQXR in New York, I said Carnegie.
Oh,
You did?
Right on the radio.
Said Carnegie?
On the radio music station in New York.
Yeah, that's the long hair station in New
This
York.
is a strange answer. You have to think about it with dough.
Bambi gets with dough.
Get it with child.
Of course,
with
yeah.
dough.
Started at an early age.
It's been a long season.
Bambi was a dough.
Charles read my card.
He did?
Yeah,
Is that what
he
you
Did
had?
you? I can't see that far. We older people up here don't see
That's
that
true.
well.
Well, first I was going to put this, but I thought Betty'd get upset, and I didn't want her to see it, so I'll just show the audience.
All right.
But this isn't what I said, because I thought she... But this is what I said. Bambi gets the dough.
Gets the dough.
dough.
Oh. Oh. Bill, what'd you say?
I deserve a boo on this. This is really terrible. Thank you.
Now, wait till you see it. Wait a minute. Wait till you see it.
No,
Don't
they
boo
were
in
right.
his
No,
face.
no, don't
Big
stick up for
bats.
me. Bambi gets charcoaled.
That's right.
Actually, that's a good answer in this context.
You out.
What have you got, Marcia?
What have I got?
Yes.
I got mugged.
You got mugged.
And I did.
So did Bambi.
Too bad. Now, Mimi, here's the way it is. All you need to do is match one to win the game.
Boy, this is exciting.
That's
Isn't
the
it?
Boy,
traditional
So
catbird
far, we haven't
seat.
had a match.
Is it always like this around here?
No
It's
match.
wonderful.
Horrible Hannah is really horrible. You're still not with it, friends. You'll never make the school choir. When she redecorated her house, instead of wallpaper, she put up blank. Horrible Hannah, right. When she redecorated her house, instead of wallpaper, she put up blank. All right, Mimi. Horrible Hannah is really horrible. When she redecorated her house, instead of wallpaper, she put up blank.
Graffiti.
Graffiti. Well, I think it's a pretty good answer, but I don't think anybody over there is going to say it. And I would almost guarantee that the scoreless tie will continue. And we'll have to go to a tiebreaker. But let's touch the bases just to make sure. Bart?
Oh, hello. I didn't know what kind of horrible this referred to. Horrible Hannah was horrible in what way? I don't know.
Flypaper would be a good one.
Flypaper?
Yeah.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it. I thought maybe she just had a fit and threw pasta on the walls.
Threw pasta up there. Okay.
Hey, pasta fazool.
Now, this has no class, and I'm a little ashamed of it, but you must remember whose seat I'm sitting in.
Right. You're playing for Brett.
Yes.
And this is what she'd say.
Toilette tissue.
Aha. She's playing for Brett. That's what Brett would say.
I chose flypaper because
Flypaper.
at her wedding, at Horrible Hannah's wedding, they hung it up.
Oh, they hung the
To
flypaper?
keep the flies
Off the bride, right.
One of my two jokes.
Yes. Joyce, horrible hand-up. Instead of wallpaper, she put up...
This is awful if you think about it. Ew, she smokes a lot for one reason. That's why she put it up. But just think if it was all over your house. Ew, sandpaper.
Not bad acting, huh?
They're talking Emmy backstage.
Right.
Yeah, Joyce, they are.
Fly paper. Got another fly paper.
Fly paper is a
Another
good
fly
answer.
paper. I matched Brett. I matched my girlfriend Brett even when she's not here. Toilette paper.
All right. Very good.
Good, Marcia, good.
The game ends in a tie. Means we go to a tiebreaker right after this.
And.com. Start playing along.
Here we go. First we have to... Oh, we don't have any lights to turn off because we ended a scoreless tie. We could be here for a week here. Mimi, you want A or B? One question for each.
B again, please.
B it is. All right. One question for each. The Army awarded Weird Willie 2 medals, but they took them back because Willie wore them as blanks. Yeah. Mimi, the Army awarded Weird Willie 2 medals, but they took them back because Willie wore them as blanks.
Earrings.
Earrings, very good answer. Yeah. Now, that's a good response.
Hey, you got gosh
Oh,
darn.
had a boy, Bart.
I said something ugly.
Did you change?
I changed, and in a certain sense of the word, this may be a match, if you think about it. Pasties.
Pasties. I want to see you with pasties on sometime.
I know you don't.
If you only wear them on your ears, oh boy. What do you say, Chuck?
I remember that Mrs. Carnegie had the most beautiful pair of earrings I've ever
She
seen.
did, yes, because he was a very wealthy man. Yes. Andrew Carnegie will be proud of you. What year did Anton Dvorak open Carnegie Hall on 59th Street?
1959.
No. Charles would know.
No, I don't.
You don't.
1892.
What's
the
that?
bottom row.
Can we play?
Would you like...
Oh, you want to
could
play?
Yeah, can we
All
play?
right.
Okay.
If you want to play, you can
Call me
play.
crazy, I like to play, yeah.
I think their answers up there were terrific.
Yeah.
Which means mine's wrong. I said, I don't know how you spell this, as a monocles.
The Army
How do you
took the
spell it?
medals back because he wore them as monocles.
Two little
Right.
Two eyes.
That's okay.
Well, how do you...
All glasses.
Remember when you called?
He
Close
was
enough.
very weird.
Wear them in Santa Monica.
How do you
Wear
spell
them.
monocles?
That's close enough for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say, Bill?
I said,
Oh.
golden earrings, you wear them on your nose.
Right. All right, Sleepy Mimi. What have you got?
What have I got? The right answer, mister.
Earrings. Yeah, sure. 4 to tie and 5 to win. Dumb Donald was so dumb. You're getting better. He tried to smoke a Camel, but he couldn't get the blank lit.
Let me see that animal here.
Silly.
Yes, you got it. All right, sure. Dumb Donald was so dumb he tried to smoke a Camel, but he couldn't get the blank lit.
Hump.
Hump, attaboy. I tell you, they both got the smarts all of a sudden. She came up with a good one, he came up with a good one.
Hey, nose.
Nose! Couldn't get the nose lit, that's okay.
But if it was a hump, you blew it. I heard that. But if it was a hump, it'd be a dromedary.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Bactrian has 2 humps.
Oh, of course.
But 1 hump, what's a hump?
Right. Who else?
I said hump number 1.
Hump number 1, yeah. 4 to 2 is the score. You need 2 more humps to tie. All right, Joyce.
I'm not going to say who said it, but they said they'd walk a mile for a hump. That's what you got, a
All
hump.
right. 4 to 3.
Why, I don't believe I did.
Bill?
I got the humpback of Notre Dame.
4 to 4 to score. 1 more hump wins the game for him.
Well, what's a hump among friends?
Right. you stand right there if you would, please. And we'll say goodbye to Mimi just for a little while. We'll wheel you around. We'll be back later for game number 2. Right now, this for you.
Come and join the fun.
Thank you all. Gene Rabineau, join us next time for the Match Game. Goodbye.
If you've never won anything,
Naughty.
then you need Playmania.
And if you like games, if you like cash, that's what we're all about.
And we've got so much dough to blow, we're even giving you more show.
Are you sure?
Catch Playmania live late night now every Thursday through Sunday at 12 midnight, 11 p.m. Central.
I'm going to say Playmania. Now you're speaking my language. I like your answer.
Playmania, more show, more dough.
Congratulations, you won $200.
Now, Thursday through Sunday at 12 midnight, 11 p.m. Central. Only on GSN.